Hey, good evening. Good evening. So happy to be with you tonight. I am Delilah Bartlett. Come on in. I am before you very briefly. I've been promising the last day or two to really come and talk to you as you're excited about your 2023, the goals and plans that you are aspiring to achieve, the things that you want to get done, the way that you're going to move forward, the career that you're going to establish or build, right? The relationships that you're going to restore or bring together, the things that you're so focused on, the health and wealth that you are looking to just create and that have abound, all of those things that you are looking to do in 2023. There are things, there are strategies, there are things that you need to know in order to be successful. And I wanted to come to talk to you a little bit about one of those things tonight. But first, I'm just so thankful that you are so gracious, that you are flexible in me getting here. Tonight versus yesterday. Yesterday, even though it was a fabulous day, I had a photo shoot with new pictures, new videos. You guys just be on the lookout because there's some fresh stuff about to drop in the Delilah Bartlett brand. But I was a little tired. Life was life, and I was a little tired. And so I didn't get a chance to come talk to you. But I did not want today to pass without coming to talk to you about how to overcome obstacles. There was a post that I put up a couple days ago that really leaned into the importance of having a strategy on how to get through the tough times. Because the biggest thing, one of the bigger things that we can do in order to make sure that we have success in the near future and in the long-term future is planning for obstacles, planning for hardships. Critical. If then, right? If this happens, then I will do that. And so I'm going to hit you to one of the primary things that I really encourage you to have a strategy for, and maybe not have a strategy for it, but thing I want you to adopt because I'm giving you the strategy. One of the things I want you to adopt, consider adoption. I invite you to adopt this particular practice as you are moving forward in 2023 and accomplishing many, many great things. But before I get into that, I do want to say, hey, some big announcements that are coming out over the next couple days. Dinner and downloads, what you'll see in February. I did not have a calendar for January, intentionally kind of taking a reprieve to refresh, to get sharpened content, and really to care for myself and so, but as we end January and going to February, you'll see some great content come up in the dinner and downloads. We have a schedule of how that looks. Typically, there's a couple a month. Dinner download is where you come. I share good content for you then to adopt skills, techniques, practices to go out in the world and actually do them so that you can amplify the career or life you're looking to build and have that life and that career. That's dinner and download. There'll also be another great announcement coming in the coming weeks. Not even going to give up that secret, but that's coming. So stay tuned. And in the meantime, in between time, I'll come and share segments with you like this. So how to overcome obstacles. Leading into the dinner and download, because I'll get deeper into this. So this will be a nugget, but you guys can come back for a full entree if you follow me and subscribe to Delilah's downloads. You will be able to get the full entree when I unpack this in the dinner and download. But focus and intention are things that can help you overcome obstacles. It sounds pretty straightforward, but I want to get into this just a little bit. If we, let me see how I can illustrate this. Think like a tornado, right? Or a hurricane. How there's activity that surrounds, right? There are things that you can't control, right? In a hurricane, it's wind and maybe it's debris that's circling around. And in the center, there's a calm. Similar for a hurricane, but let's stay here with tornado, right? Circle, circle, circle. Stuff is happening. In the center, there's a calm. As you intentionally focus, first of all, you will have to decide and settle it on what is your center, right? You'll have to decide and settle it on, I am going to achieve building microphones. I'm just saying things, right? Arbitrarily, just to give you an example. I am going to launch a new coaching program, right? I am going to strengthen my marriage. I am going to obtain the next level in my organization by way of promotion. Whatever it is, whatever that center is, first establish what it is and then decide that no matter what comes around, what kind of circumstances, situations, what kind of debris or wind comes around, you are focused on the center, because you know in the center there's a calm and a peace, right? There's a calm and a peace, and there's a focus and intention on this particular thing. And so one of the biggest ways that you can overcome obstacles is by settling it in advance, what you're focused on, what you're intentionally focused on, how no matter what happens, this is still the goal, because life will be lifing. Life will be lifing, but no matter what comes up, you are focused on the center, and you will not, you will be in relentless pursuit. You will not give up. And so what you want to take away from this brief time together is get real clear on what you're after, what the goal is. Keep it locked in the center. The center is the focus. And no matter what swirls around it, what kind of negative voices, either coming from your own mouth, or sometimes that happens, or from the mouths of others, things that look like setbacks, no matter what swirls around, you are focused in full percent trying to get to the center, because the center is where you'll find calm, And so I wanted to come and drop that on you. That is one of the major ways that you can overcome obstacles, being focused and intentional, and settling it inside of yourself on what you're focused on and intentional about. That's what I have real quick. If you want to walk that through a little bit, what that looks like, right? Oh, I don't want to get into it. We'll save some of that. I was going to walk you through how to get specifically focused when you have so much that you're good at and so many things that you have going on, how to figure out what main thing is the main thing. But we'll save that for another time. Until then, give it some work, give it some thought on your desire. What is your main desire? What do you want to focus on? Make sure it's at the center. And then we can even talk through the type of things that may swirl around and the specific strategies that you can build around what happens when this, what happens if that, and get your strategy on being able to overcome those obstacles. And so that's what I had. Focus and intention. No matter what's swirling, keep focused. No matter what's swirling, keep going through. No matter what's swirling, get to the middle where the calm is. Get to the goal. Even like a bullseye. You think about a bullseye. You think about the center. It's in the center. The win, the maximum potential, the maximum award. It's in the middle. Try not to get bogged down in these things that are happening around here, and stay focused on the main thing. But until then, I'm so excited that you guys have joined. And if you have any questions, of course, leave them here in the comments, and I will get at them. Make sure you're subscribed, because in the next few weeks, I'm dropping some serious downloads, and you don't want to miss out, especially if you're after that thing to make great impacts here in the world. Until next time, I'll talk to you soon. Take care and have a great night.